Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ilham Azam bin Abdul Rahim. My ID student 2019 44 6666 and I'm from AM 110 2I. Today, I want to explain about impact of my policy in Malaysia. A journal entitled Malaysia New Economic Policy, Growth and Distribution, revisiting the debate, written by R. Nathan and Ki Chong in 2016, was chosen to be reviewed for my journal review task. The article discussed about the impact of the new economic policy (NEP) to pupil and economic in Malaysia. This article was made by a couple of lecturers from University of Malaya, UM. The reason I chose their work because I really interested to discuss about new economic policy (NEP), and also I think their article is useful to me to finish this task. When this policy was in use in Malaysia, I don't have a chance to be a part of this policy. It is because I'm not even have been born at the time. But I learned about it when I still study at secondary school, and also my parents told me a little bit about the policy. This policy was interesting because the Prime Minister want to help people to increase their income and also can boost the country's economy. Because of that, I'm interested to do a general review about this policy. The article discussed about the new economic policy (NEP) in Malaysia, which was introduced by Tun Abdul Razak Hussein in 1971. When that time, he is a Prime Minister of Malaysia. It was in response to unprecedented racial riot that have been seared into the Malaysian consciousness. The new economic policy (NEP) is one of the plans that was launched by the government in 1971 from Malaysia Planning 2. The objective is to unite the people in Malaysia. Other than that, to reorganize the imbalance of the social economy that exists in this country. Government realized that economic distribution is important to the country that has many races and also care about the poverty and some race that cannot compete with other race. Because of that, the NEP plan to solve the situation. The author has outlined several policy impact in their journal. It can be divided into three impacts which are relevant the Malay population into the trade and industry sector, the changes in the education system, and help eradicate poverty. For elevate the Malay population into the trade and industry sector is, the NEP has had a positive influence on the Malaysian economy globally. In pursuit of its target, the ruling coalition led by UMNO set a number of policies to raise the Malaysian population into the commercial and industry sector, which may be believed by Malaysian leaders to be a method of distributing the population wealth equally. Second impact is the changes in education system. The second major changes in the education system heralded by the NEP was the racial quota system of the admission of students into public tertiary institution. This system allowed admission of a majority of Bumiputra students while rejecting many non-Bumiputras who were just as, if not more qualified. Lastly, help eradicate poverty. To ensure that the goal of eliminating poverty is achieved, strategies are focused on eradicating poverty in rural and urban areas. According to the 1970 census, it is found that about 49.3% of all poor families in Malaysia earn below the poverty line, and about 18% of that number in the rural areas. To achieve this, the government has implemented a range of public services and facilities through education, health, water, and electricity supply. In addition, priority is given to the poor for assistance such as subsidies program, scholarship, and textbook, children's supplement, and intensive program. By the end of implementation of the NEP, the goal of eradicating poverty has been achieved. The 6th Malaysia Plan report showed that national poverty in 1990 was 17.1% compared to 49.3% in 1970. For conclusion, the purpose of the new economic policy (NEP) is to maintain growth and competitiveness in the face of globalization and liberalization. The macroeconomic management of economy to ensure optimal and efficient use of resource and effort to strengthen the resilience of the financial system is necessary to sustain growth. Strategy to address key challenges during the planned period include improving productivity, increasing quality human resource provision, stimulating R&D activities, and enhancing the development sector contribution to growth. In order for the country to develop a knowledge-based economy, the country's economy needs to operate at higher production boundaries and accelerate the transition from input-driven growth to productivity-driven growth. At the same time, focus will also be placed on improving the quality of life through the provision of better social service, including education and health facility, adequate and affordable housing, and other related services. Effort will also be made ensure that the social life of the community is strengthened, resilient to the negative influence that may affect the basic of social tolerance and harmony and nation building. That's all from me. Thank you.